Hey, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am making some pork loins and I'm going to braid them. First time I've ever done this, so whatever happens, happens. I separate it into two sections, split them down the sides, and then leave the middle in intact. And I start kind of like probably like an inch away from the top, just so it all holds together. Someone's got to hold it together. Pork loin's going to be it, not me. So, first time braiding literally anything in my life. I have no idea what to do with this third one, but I just figured I'd wrap it over the top, and I just like, oh, screw it. I'm going to do it again. So, separated everything. Teaching myself how to braid. It's obviously not going fantastic, but this is what I'm working with. I've seen it done a bunch of times. I don't know how people did it. So I figured I'd just give it a shot, give it the old pork loin braiding try. I don't know what to... Anyway, I guess I was happy with that first one. So I'm going to go with the second one now. And... I'm going to split it down the center here, split a left and right side, and cut more. I guess these knives are due for a sharpening. And I don't know what to do with my hands, kind of like Ricky Bobby. Just got to wing it. But I guess with that first one, I still was like not happy with it, and I got to cut more into it. And yeah. So, I mean, this is what we're doing. This is what I do on a Monday night. I braid pork loin. And, I mean, you get to see the whole process here. As boring as it is, you get to say, hey, maybe this is something I want to try. Because that's what I did. I saw it and I was like, man, maybe this is something I want to try. So I figured I'd braid it from the other side. Still wasn't happy with it. It's kind of like an octopus with 3 legs. So like a never mind. So yeah, an octopus with missing 5 legs. So try to braid it up. I still wasn't happy with it. Maybe I was happy. I guess I am happy with it here. Yeah, I'm good with it. I don't know why, but it doesn't look that great. So it's all braided. The left side looks fantastic. The right side does not. And I guess I fixed it, and I put some toothpicks in it. Everybody's got to have toothpicks in their house. We've gone over this before. If you don't talk to me. So, go on with seasoning now. The right side I went with Meat Church Hog Honey or Honey Hog, or I don't even know what the bottle says. It's probably one of my favorite Meat Church seasonings for pork. It's sweet. It has a small amount of heat, if any. It's really sweet. It's good on pork, and it just brings out flavors. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to experiment. Did that on the right side, and I did Meat Church Gospel on the left, which is kind of like an all-purpose seasoning. And yeah, seasoned everything up. Ran the smoker at 225. Put in there for about an hour. And then I cranked it up to 250 for about maybe 20 minutes. Then I brought it back down to 225. And I sauced and just get that sauce tacked up. And now we're seasoning the left pork loin, the one that I think looks better, and with Gospel. And yeah. I didn't open the wrong sides of the containers of the seasoning this time, and I was able to not ruin it. Yeah. So then, seasoning, I let it sit for probably 20-30 minutes to adhere, just to soak in the flavor. And then we went out to the smoker, brought it onto the Green Mountain, and rolled some smoke for it. And I have some Blues Hog barbecue sauce sitting in the center there. Like to keep it warm. It's a lot easier to work with. Sauced the left pork loin, and originally I was not going to sauce the right pork loin, but it it just didn't look fantastic without it. So obviously you can tell there's a huge difference. So I was spritzing them throughout with apple cider vinegar just to keep that moisture going. And yeah, I decided to. I did decide to finally sauce the right one. Here I'm making some honey glazed carrots. Kind of wing these as I went with them. I've made them before and I always forget the recipe, so I just went with it this time. Got some whole carrots. Trimmed it, or I don't want to say trimmed. That's what you do to meat. I don't even know what would you do? You don't trim it. You like. Anyway, shortened it. I don't know. I cut the ends off, and yeah, cut the ends off and peeled, and I kind of cut them at an angle. I'm sure there's a fancy word for that. And yeah, put them in a pan. I did a gracious amount of pepper. I love pepper. And yeah, I just melt some butter and honey and let it all simmer together. Let the honey tack up, get thicker, and hold the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hold the honey together. Honey's sticky. Anyway, there's some flaky salt. It's good on everything. My fancy salt. It has a fancy word too. Salt container, salt dispenser. Local honey. I don't like store-bought stuff. Gotta love local honey. I am definitely out of this, and it's upsetting. I think I have more in the cabinet, but here we are. Here's my pork loin, just off the smoker, and put it on a wire rack to get everything smoked. There's the loin on the board, and one of my favorite knives here. Perfect for cutting this stuff. It's razor sharp. Definitely cut myself on it before, and yeah, I just got to be more careful with it. But I mean, this thing is. I was very happy with this pork loin. It came out super tender, super juicy. Everything was perfect about it. Yeah, I was pretty happy about it. It was good. I don't know why I squeezed that. I kind of make fun of people who squeeze their meat on camera, but I did it anyway. But, yeah, don't squeeze your meat. So, just slice this into servable pieces. I didn't even know that it had 2 pork loins in the package, so when I opened it up, it was like a surprise, like a reward, and, yeah. So the right side is Honey Hog, and the left side is Gospel. And I did sauce them both with honey, or what's it called? Blues Hog Blues. I don't know. It's some pigs on there. Look like they're the Blues Brothers. It's pretty funny and it's good stuff. Yeah. So you get to listen to me ramble. It's a 10-minute long video. I tried to cut it down because you probably don't want to listen to me, but yeah. Slice all the pork loin. Did I slice this one? No, I kept that one for myself. Just let everybody know. I was going to slice it and I decided not to. There's my carrots. After cooking for a while and breaking down, they don't turn into mush because that would be terrible, but they just get a lot softer than a normal carrot is. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate everybody watching my videos, and the continued support is awesome. Again, this is a pretty long video, so if you sat through all of it, you know, I don't know, you're pretty cool or whatever. So, yeah, there's my carrots all done, and apparently I had to edit out me cleaning up, so I'm alright with that. So yeah, I don't have a final shot of everything, so I guess you get to imagine what it all looked like. Carrots, those things are awesome. It's literally just butter and honey, salt, pepper. I didn't add any garlic or anything like that. So, thank you for watching.